I might have a little fever and dizziness, but I'm not going to be hacking away, so I'm just going to go straight into this Junction Station on Cuatro Caminos in Madrid. This is History and Leisure, where many facets of travel come together, from theme parks and attractions, transportation, and indeed how we get there. This is the home for all of that. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Threads, Bluesky, History and Leisure Extras. I have a Substack, as well as a second channel where I post copyright-free footage and bonus material. During my time in Spain, one of the things I used almost daily was Cuatro Caminos. During most of that time, it was quite the construction zone. In the end, this section really exemplifies what I think a good line of past and future of the Madrid Metro. And speaking of history, it's one of the first stations on the line. It was originally the northern terminus, opening with Line 1 in October 1919. That line was soon extended north to Tetuan, with Line 2 joining up with Line 1 there 10 years after. Although they already had been existing since 24, I believe. Line 2 opened, and they already met in Seoul. They even shared a yard at Cuatro Caminos, but that's long gone, and that's kind of how things looked up there for about another 50 years. In 1979, they finally started working on the loop line, Line 6 between Cuatro Caminos and Pacifico, which adds 3 flights of stairs between Lines 1 and 2 and Line 6. It is one of the deepest points in the whole system, but in terms of elevation from sea level, not actually. It's just the farthest you have to go from street level to the platform. In 2007, they would want to extend Line 3, actually, to Concha Espina in that concept art that I keep going back to. So it would serve Cuatro Caminos, making it the only line to connect to Line 6 4 times, as it and Line 4 share Arguelles with Line 6. Line 3 already terminates at Moncloa and meets again at La Segapi.
Próxima estación,
Legazpi.
And then Line 4 has a distant connection to Line 6 at Tico de Leon, but primarily at Avienda de America. And I think all the others are twice, except for the ones that terminate at the loop, which are 8 and 11 right now. While it seems that Madrid Metro does not publish their statistics publicly, this reel here does show that Cuatro gets over 80,000 riders per day. I wouldn't be surprised if stations like Seoul, Avienda de America, or a few other major junction stations do hit over 100,000 riders per day, but I just don't have that information. But I'm still feeling the top 25 in terms of stations overall, so 12%. Go straight to scoring. 5 categories out of 5. So we're going to focus on connectivity between other transit, things nearby, general appearance, headways, wayfinding. Cuatro Caminos is the main concept set of 3 lines. Line 1, which is original northern terminus, but now Plaza see it to the north. South from Seoul, you hit Atocha with the all Renfe services there. I know also Tramontina as well up there. And also Line 6 at Pacifico, which was Line 6's original terminus. And then serving Vallecas and Valdecarros on the south. Line 2, which does still terminate there, is south and east, serving Opera, Seoul, and continuing to Las Rosas. And then Line 6, 3 stories down. 6 being the loop line, continues clockwise, connecting to Line 8 at Ministerios and Avienda de America, Diego de Leon, and then counterclockwise, it's University City, Moncloa, Arguelles, and Principio Pio. It's also served by 12 daytime and 3 nocturnal bus routes. 37, 66, and 149 seem to complement Line 1 to an extent, but since the main problem here is more just the connection, it takes a long time. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 between the metro lines. For nearby destinations, there is a park that is home to the Valmoroso Stadium to southwest, but that's better accessed by Rios Rosas on Line 1 or Islas Filipinas on Line 7. You can also walk or take the bus instead of taking that hike for Line 6. There's a hospital just to the west as well, but this is a main area where you're going to go if you live there, work there, or know someone there, or you're just going to be transferring to the station. You're not going to be leaving the station at all. Because of that, I'm kind of giving it 2. I might give it an extra half point, but easy 5 out of 5 appearance because it was help during the construction, but in the end, it's very beautiful. It's a weird, futuristic vibe to it, although the tiling in there harkens back to like the original, more of an older design of stations. Both have this like unique arch design in them for the stations. I don't see that on the other original Line 1 stations. Also an accessible station. It'd be nice if there was like an express elevator to like the Line 6 mezzanine from street level, and maybe like a second elevator, or trying to make the hike down on the stairs a little less annoying. But that's more about wayfinding. So I checked the bus times and double checked the times for frequency for the Metro buses. And I've seen Line 1 southbound run every 2 minutes first thing in the morning on weekdays. But all Metro tend to run about 4 to 5 minutes every day, and every 15 minutes from 11 p.m. And the buses, most of us, are going to be 10 to 15 minutes or better most of the day on weekdays, but closer to 20, but never going over 30 on a weekend. C1 and C2 do run like every 5 minutes in peak direction. Still better than 20 minutes on Sundays and holidays. That's pretty good. The F only runs on weekdays, but again, kind of closer in like that 15 to 25 minute range. Sometimes, like, in peak direction, it's a bit better, but the night buses seem to average about 10 round trips a night, Sunday through Thursday, and then 15 to 20 minutes all night Friday and Saturday, with a few trips stretching into Metro hours on Saturdays. But I'll give it 4 out of 5 because I definitely noticed that some of the deeper lines can be a little less frequent on weekends, or just even on midday. Could be my bad luck. But Madrid is really good at telling you where the train is going, since the Metro in Madrid drives on the left. Everything else moved to the right a long time ago. Like, even Line 6 got the new next train screens during this big renovation that happened in 2022. The trains themselves, even the new trains, they have little screens in them, but they're not even used like 25% of the time. You only have the audio cues, and I know the 2000As, which are on Line 1, they get converted and have like a old a digital screen that's just timed with the audio announcements. Yeah. Line 2 has a unique design that's also shared with Line 4 at Arcueil, so we have the island platform, but then there's a side platform that actually connects, so people on Line 2 continue northbound on Line 1. I've used that. But I'm guessing, I also noticed some of the Line 6 signage can be a little weird at other stations, so I'm docking half points. It would be nice with that whole automation thing to. So I'm 19.5. Maybe I can maybe push up to it. Nah, I'm being real. I was being too negative. If this bus structure is really good here, just not all and use it. And that stuff being a little too harsh. It's not like a park and ride or something. So I'm gonna adjust my scores and make it a 21 out of 25. Destinations, and sort of giving some nicks to Line 6. That's really the worst part of the station. Other than that, this is okay actually. And I think this is a really good model, but I just saw what they're doing with the Tocha recently with the whole renovation they did in prep for the Line 11 connection, because it did look pretty abandoned with a lot of empty storefronts on the connection between the Metro and Cercanías when I was there. And there's a memorial to the buying that Carden station a little over 20 years ago now. It's nice. And definitely very, very modern, but I think but since that's the train station, it's going to be a major intro point. It has to be kind of nice. But I really like the kind of idea with Cuatro Caminos, and I would like to see that with Diego de Leon. And this video, I have nearly 50 videos from my time in Spain back on a playlist called Beyond the Boro, exploring Madrid and various corners of Spain, plus spring break in Germany and southeastern France. Check that out. Until next time, probably going to do Arguelles next. But until then, call the tribe and strike the